the Zazook time. Bring my prep on my money climb. Charts and trends, let's make it clear. Trade today, no fear in here. Camera flow, the lines are tight. Plan of moves before the fight. Strategy is sharp, we're leading the way. Zazook reps it on the day. Zazook time. It's Zazook time. Zazook time. Guess what? It's Zazook time.
All right. Hello and welcome everyone to today, December the 3rd. We're going to do crypto pre-market prep. Thank you everyone for joining. And we're joined with co-founders Andy and Rennie. I'm building Zazook.App, and we'll be taking a look at the market health as well as BTC and things that we're starting to notice. We're definitely starting to notice alts take off. My voice is kind of wrecked from the weekend. Still haven't recovered yet, but we're gonna get through this. And I'm gonna bring pass it to you, Rene. If you can go give us the market update. I just noticed that BTC was taking a pullback, but then XRP is ripping like crazy. So it was unfortunate that the trade I placed in the last hour was BOMI when I normally place XRP trades. So, but it's all good. We'll catch it. So, yeah. Without further ado, Rennie, go for it.
Let's go to the market health report. As you can see, everything is still in the green. The only thing that is that we have to keep an eye on is that the RSI is reaching almost 70, at least 70, and we've got some updates here. At least 70, it's over 70 in the NFT. The meme coins are lagging behind a bit, but the other ones are all nearing 70, nearing the overbought area. So let's see what happens when Bitcoin starts to pull back further, because that's a scenario that is quite possible, because we have a short-term trend that is negative. That was negative yesterday already. But the long-term trend went from green to amber, which means that the correction might go further, deeper than we anticipated yesterday. So let's go and just a short look at the fear and greed. That's still at 80. Oh, sorry, at 76. So that went down a little bit. So there's maybe a bit more fear in the market. And let's go to Bitcoin. This is a chart of Bitcoin. These are the levels that we drew in yesterday and the days before. This level is the level that Bitcoin basically has to break, this 1 hour hold level on the top. We try to get there. As you can see, it's making lower highs, which indicates that there might be a friction, and it is correcting to the downside. And this level here is a 4 hour level that Bitcoin's probably going to test. If this level doesn't turn the move around, then we have the 4 hour break level that can hold the move up. But if this level breaks, then we are in for further correction, and maybe even lower to these levels here in this area. So we should stay above the 90,000 if possible. Well, let's see what happens. And probably when Bitcoin corrects in this case, then the altcoins are pulled with it.
DJ.
Yeah,
DJ.
right. And Andy, over to you.
Okay, cool. Let me know when you can see my screen. Okay, cool. So it's true that I've been trading all day, and I'll give you my update on where I'm at with my day trading coins, not my kind of longer term coins, in a minute. But although the Bitcoin has been, to use a phrase I would use, buggering about all day, trying to decide whether it wants to stay up or down. In terms of Zazook, we've now got 852. We've had quite a few juicy tip overs in the last 24 hours because of this kind of failing Bitcoin scenario. But we are, on average, over all 852, 49.06%, call it 49% in profit across all of them. And the stats are that today that 96.6% have got to 3%, 94 got to 5, and 89.38 have got to 10% in profit. And you can see here we're still getting juicy tips. See, it's just come in about 5 minutes ago. This one, CVX is up to 186. LDO's up to 50. So there are some coins that are definitely saying, to Bitcoin, go do one. I'm going to go up regardless. XPG was one that I missed. It started to go. I decided to take a break. But anyway, let me go to my charts.
I was gonna say, all those crypto OGs out there must remember that token, Verge, and that was the node.
Seriously, right?
Yeah.
I mean, XVG. This is coming again on the 12-hour table, but I am pretty certain we're already in good profits somewhere else. Yes, 292% up in our elite channel, which is uses the day table. That's been in for 3 weeks and 2 days, and it got to 292%, and it's all of these kind of boomer alts came in around the same time, not a few days after the election when Trump won, and everybody thought, crypto's here to stay now. These oddly enough, these boomer coins shot up. Yesterday we discussed kind of partly why, which was
especially for the privacy tokens, right?
This
Oh yeah,
2002 thing, a lot of the boomer coins went up, right? Ripple, H-bar's just been on a tear, right? Up to nearly 500% within our system. It's crazy.
I completely missed it.
Oh no, you're right. It's 620%. 620% inside the elite channel. They are just crazy. But if I go back to Bitcoin, I've put this ascending wedge on, and the worry is that they wanted to keep this ascending wedge, and I'm sure Rene will say that, but usually they say that after 70% of ascending wedge is when it can go up, and it can go up to the kind of same height as the wedge. So you could get up to this 110, 111,000, which is a kind of target. But if it breaks down from that wedge, which it's actually started to do, then we could be targeting down here. And the reason we could be targeting down there is there's kind of quite a lot of, it's a 4-hour hold and a 1-day hold, but you've got quite a lot of movement within that area. And so that it stayed within that area quite a bit. So that's the possibility right now, is that Bitcoin could break down. If it doesn't and stays in this channel, then we could be going up. But if not, then these are the levels I've got on that it could go down to. That would be worst case scenario, down to 81. But but maybe, as Renee said earlier, it could stay above the 90 mark. If not, it might drop down to that kind of level. An update on the kind of news side is, why is XRP on a tear? And this, oh, sorry, well, let me do this first. Why is XRP on a tear? Because they've just announced that they're releasing RLUSD, the Ripple stablecoin. And it's coming out on the 4th of December, tomorrow.
Okay.
So this is kind of major news, and probably will push XRP holders to ape in and buy some more. And this,
Well, you know, Andy, you know what they say: buy the rumor, sell the news. No?
yeah, right. I mean, yeah, but I mean, this article's, you know, they love to give you a headline, right? Unbelievable all-time highs. Unbelievable all-time highs.
Yeah.
You know, it's brighter, it's whiter than it ever has been before. Reveals mammoth December bombshell. So let's see what comes up on that. Going back to the altcoin season site that we shared,
So
we
just
started
got a
looking at this.
question. So are we actually are we gonna say that talking XRP is no longer slander to crypto?
It was very much a dirty word during the last big cycle.
No,
right?
let's talk about last week.
Oh, sorry, right. Okay. I mean,
Yo, that's what crypto
I
moves so
had a
fast.
friend. I had this guy that I knew maybe during the end of the last 17-18 cycle, and he'd gone all in on Ripple and decided he wasn't going to sell, and then came rushing over to my place one day saying, it's tanking, what do I do? And I kept saying, sell. It was like $2.50. Sell it now. I can't sell it now, I've just lost all this money. I said, you haven't lost anything. You started off with a lot less. You're still in massive profit. Sell it today. And of course, it tanked down to next to nothing. But now, if he's still holding that XRP, he will be laughing. He will be laughing. So, although it's taken 6 years to get there.
I mean, who would have known? To be honest, none of this made sense until you dropped that ISO proposal.
No, that's right. That's right. And the other thing that I picked up on today from this thing called Degenerate News, Degen News, is that the government moves $1.92 billion of Bitcoin. I think this is the kind of seized Bitcoin over the years, right, that they've got, but they have moved it now. What they do, I don't know what they're doing with it. Maybe they're trying to keep it out of Trump's hands. I'm not really sure, you know. But I don't know what they're doing with it. But they might sell it, which might dump the price a bit, right?
Imagine you know, somebody like that makes a mistake and loses it.
Yeah, right. I mean, somebody like a Michael Saylor would just buy this up in a heartbeat, right? Before he's had his first coffee in the morning, he'd buy that. But there you go. So in terms of trading, I am now officially out of all of my trades. I sold the last two today, AGLD and Brett. The only one of these I took a slight loss in. Let's see if I've still done the right thing. Yes, I got out. I was in a slight loss in Brett because I was using leverage, 5x leverage, and I was concerned. You know, I just thought, I'm fed up of looking at it. I'm tired today. I had two open trades. One was AGLD. I was in profit, so I got profit there on 8x leverage. But Brett, I took a slight loss. I am going to buy back into Brett. If Bitcoin goes down quite a bit, I am definitely buying more of Brett. AGLD for me was just a kind of quick trade. I don't really care about it. But, you know, there's like coins like this, Woo. This is one of our juicy tips, and that's still going up. I'm on the 1 hour table there. You can see I put some levels in. They mean nothing now because it's just gone completely above them by the, and I didn't see it, didn't watch it, You can't. We get so many tips. You can't see them all. You've got to choose the ones you want to take and then go with them. But you know, the market is at an interesting point now.
Yeah.
And for me, in terms of day trading, there's always the nice thing about Bitcoin. Let's say if I wake up and Bitcoin is, hang on a sec. If I wake up and Bitcoin is in this area, there's no doubt it will have a little run up again and then a little run down again and a little run up again. So if the timing is right, you can make some nice little trades, you know, and get in and out on just a few percent on reasonable leverage like 10x, as long as you're not using huge amounts. So yeah, I think the market is very interesting
Yeah. Well,
right now.
well,
The alts are literally on a tear.
yeah.
Like literally.
The alt season theory is actually
Yeah,
an interesting one. That
that's
chart that you had.
that's
Yes,
you
right.
know, the reason, that's why we have these hold levels, so that you know where Bitcoin can turn around if you want to make a short-term trade. You know
That's
where
right.
Bitcoin's gonna bounce, so you look, you find the coins that are looking good, and
Yeah.
you wait for that bounce.
I mean, it's been holding this 15-minute hold quite consistently, but then it's just recently today been breaking down from it, and it's broken down again. And,
Yeah, I think it needs to correct the whole move.
yes, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. And you know, the right way to put it is, let's get the damn thing out of the way, right? Correct the move. Get on with it already.
Huh.
You know, but nothing to be shocked about. But if you're
No,
if
right.
you're holding some long-term holds, then just leave them. Don't look at them. Just they're going to go. You know, we're nowhere near the end of the cycle. We are. If I go back to this side, you know, we're not even anywhere near the top of a cycle here.
No, it
You
usually
know,
lasts
it's
3 months if you look at historically.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
We
all the way
just
coming up
crossed
to
it.
Christmas and
Yeah.
January. Yeah, we are. In fact, we started looking at this last week, Biz.
Yeah.
We were down here at 63, were we?
Yeah.
Hang
It
on, let
was
me zoom in.
below 72 or whatever
It was that was the day that I said to you, something's happening with the alts, right? And since then, it's not looked back.
No.
You know, it's not looked back.
No, but then it becomes a
So-
matter of where do we think the money's being rotated to? And that's where I think like the XRP ecosystem, the ISO proposal, that new money coming in is what's going to kick off this alt season. So I think
Yes.
that narrative is going to be huge. In fact, I actually think it could definitely flip Bitcoin if you get nations going the CBDC route, which it seems that's what they're proposing. It's a whole ecosystem. It's pretty wild. I don't know if you guys, if anyone is listening, if you have time to look into it, it's pretty nuts. So
that's the article there, right? This one. I would recommend everybody go
see,
read this.
the thing is,
We can't.
Canada is already supporting this. I had no idea. I just found out. So I'm like, they're already being, yeah, they're endorsing this already. And the thing is, it's not made public yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
So I mean, to the general populace, CBDCs, they're going to try get them in,
yeah,
and then they're going to try do that big reset of debt coming into this, right? Because they've got to do something. The whole financial system is propped up on debt, and so something's got to give. And blockchain, this approach is, you know, the obvious way to it. But CBDCs, I don't like the idea of. But I would recommend everybody go read up on this.
yeah,
Everybody.
absolutely.
It's a definite worthwhile read.
Yeah,
Whether you like it or whether you're not, it's coming.
absolutely.
You know, it's as simple as that. You know, I mean, we talked about Ripple, XRP. We're up to, that was the last alert we got yesterday at 375%. I've not looked at XRP today. What?
I don't know. I saw
I know
someone's
you.
headline, $2.91, and I'm like, all right, where's it at right now?
Yeah, so it topped out at that. It topped
Okay,
out at 290 on Binance
good.
290.
Because if it hit $3,
But
I would have, it would have hurt.
yeah, yeah. Why did you get out? You traded it and got
No,
out.
I wanted to get in before it pumped.
All right.
Yeah, but I chose Bomi
I mean,
instead.
this green eye here, that is where Zazook caught it. Right, that is literally where Zazook caught it. And so right back here. So yeah, I did an absolutely great job at catching all of those boomer alts that have come flying up. Yeah, it's a great market, but then I'm looking forward to waking up and Bitcoin, for me, Bitcoin can just get itself down here somewhere and get it over with. And then boom, go to that
And
like,
then you get a chance to get into these coins now because they will probably correct you.
yes, if you think about the drop, that if I get rid of that, if you think about the drop here for Bitcoin, it down to, even if it went down, worst case scenario, went down to there, you're talking only a 6.72% drop. But the alts will be dropping 20, 30, 40%. Some of them pull back massively when Bitcoin drops 1%, they drop back 10. It depends on the alt, really. But yes, so I think major opportunities coming up, and hence why I've got all my day trading back into USDT, because I'm hoping to wake up to get some little swing opportunities tomorrow.
All right.
So that's me. That's my update for today, Biz.
Cool. All right. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, appreciate the insights and tips as always. Yeah, if anyone wants to connect, we'll be chilling in the Discord. I'll probably looking at some charts. I'm gonna see what's good to trade. I'm already in a trade actually. So might have to decide what to do with that trade. But yeah, if you guys feel free to join our Discord. You also can activate your trial. You can also purchase an NFT. I think we're still doing the 80% discount, which when is that discount?
Right. So let me. Yeah, you've just reminded me. I was going to show this. So right now we're offering an 80% discount as part of Black Friday and all of that stuff. So if I on our website, if I come to here, I'll zoom in to make it bigger for everybody. Right now, 1 month of the member roll is 1980. It's normally 99. Pro is 2580. Elite is 2980. That's usually 149. We also, this is still, we're not doing away with what I'm about to say now. You can, if I go to USDT, if you buy 3 months, you get 1 bonus month, so you get 4 months. If you buy a 6-month subscription at once, you get 3 extra, so you get 9 months. And if you bought 12, if you bought a year's worth, you'd get 20 months. And if I go back to my NFT here, you'll see that I did exactly that. My membership runs out personally on the 14th of July 2026. I've got the 80% discount locked in. So this is going away tomorrow. The 80% discount is gone tomorrow. But if you bought an NFT, that 80% discount is for every month subscription is locked in forever. It's in the smart contract. It's not something I can change, even though I wrote the software. I cannot change it. So the only thing I can do if I'm feeling friendly is give somebody more discount, but the smart contract won't allow me to give anybody less. So, but what you can also do is end your subscription. And if you end your subscription, you will have the channels removed, but because you might be busy, you'll be credited back. In this case, I will be credited back $344, and it would sit in my credit account. And when I came back to extend later, I could use those credits to extend. So it's a really kind of unique subscription model. You can downgrade. I'm on the Elite. If I thought the Elite, I don't need Elite, I can go down to Pro. I can go down to Pro and get credited back. The difference over all that time to 2026, was it? Yeah, I can get the difference between the Pro and the Elite role of 115. That's actually to the member role, $115 back in my credit account, which then I can use in my subscriptions moving forward. So we've tried to be as fair as possible with this subscription plan. It's in your hands, your control. The other thing is that if you decide you don't want to trade anymore, and you've got an 80% locked in NFT and everybody else is paying full price, you can put this on the secondary market and somebody will snap it off your hands, take it out of your hands, because they will save themselves 80% on every month subscription moving forward.
Totally.
So that's it.
Yeah. No, thanks for that.
Last day.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow my voice comes back, man. This has been horrible. Just hanging in there. But thanks guys. Appreciate you guys to do the insights, and yeah, seeing stuff rips like this makes me wanna take a look at charts ASAP. So, all right, guys, thank you all for watching. We're gonna do this again tomorrow, same time, same channel. All right, guys, thank you everyone, and take care. Peace out.